Here One Moment by Liane Moriarty. Free book summary audiobook. Liane Moriarty's Here One Moment opens with a jarring premise that immediately grabs the reader's attention. Imagine being on a mundane flight, surrounded by the hum of engines and the chatter of passengers, when an elderly woman rises from her seat and begins to deliver cryptic, chilling messages. She predicts the date and manner of death for a few unsuspecting passengers. At first, this event feels like the ramblings of a deluded mind, but as the predictions begin to come true, a routine flight turns into a life-altering moment for everyone aboard. The story centers around Cherry Smith, the elderly woman at the heart of this shocking event. Cherry's enigmatic nature and her seemingly supernatural ability to foresee death become the central mystery of the novel. Moriarty weaves a compelling backstory for Cherry, revealing her as a former actuary who once believed in logic and numbers. Her life took a sharp turn when a series of personal tragedies unraveled her belief in predictability. Cherry abandoned her career and began embracing the practices of her eccentric mother, who had made a name for herself as a fortune teller. This transformation is as heartbreaking as it is fascinating, offering readers a glimpse into the mind of a woman who straddles the line between science and mysticism. Cherry's proclamations affect each passenger in profound and unique ways. There is Martin, a workaholic CEO who has spent decades chasing financial success at the expense of his family. His predicted death forces him to question his priorities and the legacy he is leaving behind. Through Martin, Moriarty explores themes of ambition, regret, and the idea that it is never too late to change the course of your life. Martin's arc is both inspiring and tragic as he grapples with whether he has enough time left to make amends. Then there's Sophie, a young mother traveling with her 2 children. Sophie's prediction is not her own death but a tragedy that will strike her family. Her reaction is a raw and visceral need to protect her loved ones at any cost. Sophie's story taps into universal fears of vulnerability and the lengths a parent will go to ensure their children's safety. As Sophie's narrative unfolds, readers are drawn into her emotional struggle and the toll that living under a cloud of impending doom takes on her. Another key figure is Tom, a retired teacher whose unassuming exterior hides a life of buried regrets and unfulfilled dreams. Tom's prediction sets him on a journey of self-discovery. Unlike Martin and Sophie, Tom embraces his fate with a surprising sense of peace, choosing to spend his remaining days righting old wrongs and rekindling relationships he had let slip away. Tom's storyline is a poignant reminder that even in the face of death, there is room for growth and reconciliation. Moriarty's narrative skill lies in her ability to interweave these individual stories with broader themes of fate, free will, and the human condition. The passengers' lives, though seemingly unrelated at first, are revealed to be intricately connected through Cherry's predictions. These connections serve as a metaphor for the ways in which all lives are intertwined, often in ways we cannot immediately see. The novel challenges readers to consider how much control we truly have over our destinies. If death is inevitable and its timing predetermined, does that mean our choices are meaningless? Or does it make the choices we do have all the more significant? Interspersed with the passengers' stories is the slow unraveling of Cherry's past. Moriarty reveals that Cherry's life has been marked by a series of losses that shook her to her core. Her turn to mysticism was not born out of a desire to manipulate others but as a way to make sense of a chaotic and painful world. Cherry's mother, a charismatic and unconventional fortune teller, looms large in her memories, influencing Cherry's transformation. This exploration of Cherry's psyche adds layers of depth to her character, making her more than just the mysterious figure at the center of the drama. She becomes a lens through which Moriarty examines belief, skepticism, and the human need to find meaning in tragedy. As the story progresses, the tension builds. Each passenger reacts to their predictions in different ways, some with denial, others with panic or defiance. The interplay of their responses creates a rich tapestry of human emotion. For Martin, his newfound awareness drives him to repair his fractured relationship with his estranged daughter. For Sophie, it means living in a heightened state of alertness, scrutinizing every small detail in her family's lives to prevent disaster. Tom, on the other hand, begins to live with a newfound sense of liberation, appreciating the small moments and connections he had once overlooked. The climax of the novel is both unexpected and profoundly moving. Moriarty delivers a series of revelations that force the characters, and readers, to confront the limitations of human understanding. The mystery surrounding Cherry's abilities is explained in a way that blurs the lines between the supernatural and the psychological, leaving readers questioning their own beliefs about fate and free will. The passengers, having faced their mortality, emerge changed, though not always in ways they expected. Moriarty's writing is as insightful as it is engaging. She uses her trademark wit and keen observational skills to delve into the characters' inner lives, painting vivid portraits of their struggles, fears, and hopes. Her prose is both accessible and thought-provoking, striking a balance between storytelling and deeper philosophical musings. The pacing of the novel is masterful, alternating between moments of high tension and quieter, introspective scenes that allow the reader to process the weight of the story's themes. Here One Moment is more than just a tale of an extraordinary event, it is a meditation on the fragility of life and the choices that define us. It encourages readers to consider what they would do if faced with the certainty of their own death. Would they live differently? Love more fiercely? Forgive more easily? These questions linger long after the final page, making the novel a deeply resonant and thought-provoking read. For audiobook listeners, the experience is further enhanced by a skilled narrator who brings the characters to life with subtlety and nuance. The narration captures the emotional undercurrents of the story, drawing listeners into the world of the passengers and making their journeys feel personal and immediate. In Here One Moment, Liane Moriarty has crafted a novel that is as entertaining as it is profound. It is a story that stays with you, challenging your perspectives and inspiring introspection. Whether you read it in print or listen to it as an audiobook, it is a journey worth taking, one that reminds us of the fleeting nature of life and the enduring power of human connection.